and make it available to them. All right. Today I say we just do more of talking. We just do more of talking. We started with the definition of Forex, like introducing you guys into the what is Forex, and then practical definition of Forex, and then basic essential needs to venture into Forex. That was our first three topics on our first day, right? And I explained to you guys that Forex, in simple ways, can you hear me? And I explained to you guys that Forex, in simple ways, is just exchange of currency. You know, yeah, you pairing of two currency pairs just to make money. You know, then we also talked about the practical definition, where I used a layman understanding to explain to you guys when I use examples of maybe when you are traveling and you need to change your naira to dollars or whichever country currency you are traveling to. Then the basic essential needs, I've told you guys, if you are here, you should have your trading view. Like the app I'm showing to you guys here now is what is called trading view, right? So you should have this app. And then there's a video I sent to you guys in the group. That video instructs you on how to set up your trading view. It instructs you on how to set up your trading view. So I sent the video in the group. Then you should have your MT4 or MT5, whichever one you have is okay. But myself, I prefer using MT5 mostly. Then your broker, I will say to you guys what is the meaning of broker. So you should have your broker. If you have any other broker that you think is better for you, it's fine. But I recommend Esnet, right? Because it's quite simple. Then we also talk about what is traded in Forex, right? We also talk about what is traded in Forex, just like in the normal markets. When you go to the normal markets, people are trading a lot of things. People are selling motor parts, some are selling food items, some are selling clothes. So, but in Forex, we just trade money. We just trade money specifically in Forex, right? And then we talked about how Forex transaction works, then Forex brokers and their function. So this is a place I will touch better, these Forex brokers, right? I have told you guys already that Forex brokers, you can have like, they have like my FNS, you have Infinos, you have Octa FX. I'm sure a good number here must have heard about Octa FX. Yes, Octa FX is a Forex broker. I told you, brokers, they are just firms. Brokers are firms that serve you. They are there to serve you. Brokers, they help you to change your naira into dollars, right? And then they also provide you with a real account for you to trade. The real account which you will have to link to your MT4 or MT5 for you to be able to trade, right? So that's what your broker does for you. And then your broker also helps you to secure your money. Like when you're entering a trade, I'm sure a good number must have heard about when you say take profit and stop loss. When you check our course outline, it is there. We will get to that should be our last day of class, or was it, or should it be tomorrow? I think. Let me check. Okay, it should be tomorrow when we talk about stop loss and take profit, right? So all these things happen automatically when you place a trade and it's running. Once the trade hits your profit or your stop loss, your broker takes you out of the market. So your broker are there to secure your money, whether you are offline or online. That's what the Forex brokers does for you. Then today we talked about, okay, I think so today we talked about Forex brokers and their functions, and then the concept of bid and ask price, right? I told you guys about the concept of bid and ask price. Okay, let me get our FT4. Okay, hope you can see the screen.
Yes.
Okay, so this is my MT5, right? And then today we talked about bid and ask price. Just follow my cursor. Follow my cursor. You can see here, right? You can see the bid price. and then you can see the ask price. Although it's not showing in full, you can see the dot. There are numbers that are missing here. There are numbers missing there. So this, we are in your MT4, if you're using your smartphone, you will see it there. There. So this Euro USD is Euro USD, and then this is the bid price, and then the ask price, right? So this you see here is the daily change in volume, right? Change in volume. So if you can see euro, you can see euro USD on minus 0.0%, right? So that means it's depreciated in value, right? Depreciated in value. Whereas those of them on blue just appreciated. I just want to show you guys what bid and ask price. So I explained it quite well. I did the explanation quite very well on the group that the bid price is the price that buyers are willing to buy, right? Is the price buyers are willing to buy. Whereas the ask price is the price that sellers are willing to sell. You know, when you want to sell out your product, you like to make profit, right? You like to make good profit. So you might have a smartphone you want to sell, and you're telling someone you want to sell this smartphone for 100,000, right? Because you needed money, you're saying 100,000. And this person is telling you what he has to offer for this product is just 60,000. That's what the person asked. So that's the price he's willing to pay to buy that product. Whereas you are willing to sell the product for 100,000. That's just you. You might have someone else who will be willing to sell the product either higher or lower than the price of the phone. So everybody has his own test. The price they are willing to buy or sell. So the price they are willing to buy is the big price, whereas the price they are willing to sell is the ask price. So in the forex markets, forex market, it buys and also sells to us at the same time. You understand? It buys and also sells to us at the same time. So when you want to buy, they are there to sell to you, and when you want to sell, they are there to buy from you. Sorry, you don't need to go looking for someone. No, everything is computerized, right? It's a digital space. Everything is computerized. When you need to buy something, you just go and then place your buy. All you just need to do is just do your analysis, right? Just your analysis, and then you should know, okay, it's time to buy AUD USD or it's time to sell AUD USD. There are different currency pairs, right? So, and after this class, I'll be dropping an assignment for you guys in the group. Like I told you, the best students will have a gift from me. So, this is how it all starts. So, I'll get back to my trading review. There are a lot of things I want to touch there. Okay, what I want to say is today, when I sent a signal in the group, someone came to my DM actually, and he was asking me that I said something that you should know your risk test, right? The person was asking me that I said you should know your risk test. Like, what does that mean? That simply means I've given you a stop loss size, right? I've given you a stop loss size to use. And then it is left for you to know the lot size you are to use. Now, I know I've been going kind of faster because talking about lot size is a topic on its own. Lot size is really a topic. Okay. Tomorrow you should have it on our last day. That's and lot sizes, right? That's when we talk about lot sizes. But I just want to make a little explanation. Just take an example. When you want to, let's use a normal thing everybody know, betting, right? When you want to bet, and then imagine you and your friend, you are going to bet on the same game, and you are betting with 1,000, and then your friend is betting with 10,000, right? Or let's just say this way: your friend is going to bet with 10,000, and you are going to bet with 1,000. People are betting the same game. Now, when that game turns out well, your friend might making profit of, or let's say win of 50,000, right? Because he used 10,000. That is times 5 of his money. and then you using 1,000, and the for your money is 5,000, right? You have seen that on the profit side. But the same thing to on the loss side, when you're losing, when you lose 1,000, your friend has lost 10,000. You can see now, he lost more than you did. Your friend lost 10,000 and you lost just 1,000. But that's not just the trick there. The trick there is this person can afford to lose 10,000. And yourself, what you could only afford to lose was just 1,000 naira, right? And the question is asked, what if it turned out where this is you just have 50,000 and you just have 5,000? So that's just what happened in Forex, right? So you can't see me who has been in the game for quite a long time and I've made so much money. And I'm risking that I'm taking a trade and I'm willing to risk $500 because maybe I might have like something like $15,000 on my trading account. And you having $700 on your trading account, you shouldn't use the same thing with me. You shouldn't be risking the same $500 I'm risking. You can just willingly risk, okay, let me risk 50, let me risk 40, right? So that's just how Forex International works. So by the time we treat the topic on Sunday night, how pips calculation and loss size works, you guys will understand everything. All you are just touching now is the basics, right? We're not touching the basics. Remember, I told you guys I won't do more of showing, I'll just do more of talking, right? I'm just displaying the screen here so I can see what the trading view looks like, right? That's what it looks like. So, excuse me. So what I'm saying is, it's just a kind of what you can be able to afford to lose or what you're targeting. So that's how what I mean when I say know your risk test. Because why I'm saying this is by Monday, I will continue to drop signals for you guys. Throughout next week, I'll still drop free signals for you guys. Although by next week, Monday, we start our registration proper into our phase 2, and now will be only for I'm already observing. I know students who are serious, right? I won't just allow everyone to just come into the group and I will have serious mentees. No, I select my students, and like I've told some of you guys my DM, you're only taking just the first 10 students to apply for registration and you go ahead with them because I want when I teach you, you learn and be a profitable trader, right? And be a profitable trader. So when if you have this app, let me know how many of you have this app, this trading view already. How many of you have this trading view already?
I have it.
Okay. So I don't know. There is no way to explain it on this system. Do you have it on your system or on your phone?
I have it on my phone.
Sorry, come again.
I have
On
it
the
on my
phone.
phone.
Okay, on the phone. All right.
Yes.
So there's something I want you guys to do. Okay, I think it will be best sending the video, but I will explain a little as I can explain on the system. When you open the trading view on your phone, and when you look on the bottom side, there is something you will see that looks like a pencil, right? It looks like a pencil. You click on that
Yeah.
pencil, and then there are a lot of tools you see. All this, let me remove. There are a lot of tools you will see, something stuff like this, right? So there are some, okay, when I go this, sorry, when I go to this, I'm I'm trying to show you guys something. Oh, what is this? And please ignore this. I don't know. What I'm saying is these tools, you have to add it to your favorites. So I think it's best I will just make the video. I will make the screen record and send to the group on how you can add it. Because I know I will have issues trying to show you the system. That was why I prefer using the phone because how it displays on the system and on the phone is not the same thing. It's not the same thing. So it's quite different. So I don't know if anyone has any question about what we have talked about. Do anyone have any question?
No, not really.
No.
Okay. So if I ask question now, can you please say something?
Maybe.
Can someone briefly say something like just say anything you understood about bid and ask price? Just say what you at least okay. Let me say this night. This is what you have achieved. Can someone say what I say talked about bid and ask price? Let's hear you. You tell us your name before you talk, please.
Okay, my name is Manuel.
Okay.
What I understand by the bid and ask price you talked about this. The bid price is the price the buyers are willing to buy. That is the price the buyers want to buy. Like you want to buy a product, and the price that is the price you are willing to buy to get the product, and the ask price is the price you are willing to sell in order to gain your profit back.
Yes, yes, you are right. That is
Um,
what I said. That was what I said. And because it's I have mentioned to you guys about spread, right? We just briefly touched it, right? But in our phase two, we talk more of spread, right? So when you come to the bid price, you might have something like 1.107, right? And then you come to the ask price, you might have something like 1.108. Now, when you check, there is a difference between these two numbers, right? That difference,
Yes.
that difference is what is called uh, the spread. So I mentioned that. So Joshua Isaac, you are raising your hand. Do you want to say anything?
yes.
Okay, let's hear you.
You said something about the spread that if many markets are open at the same time, let's say the fees that you get or the profit that you get tends to be smaller, something like that.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Now, there is what is called volatility in market. That's what it's called when you say market is volatile. I don't know, you might come across someone who is a forester and the person says the market today is not volatile. That means the movement is sluggish, right? The movement is sluggish. And now also in Forex, that's what they call trading section. That's what they call trading section. You have the London section, you have the New York section, you have the Asian section, and then you have the Sydney section. From what I know, London session should start from in African time. It should start from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then the New York session should start from 2 p.m. down to probably 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. though. And then Asian session starts until down maybe 2 a.m. at midnight. Then Sydney session continues. Now, when you see those sessions that comes at midnight, just when it's already midnight, no, you just have little or no person. It's okay, let's just use the word little, less number of persons trading, right? And it's we that are trading the market that are moving the market. That's why I told you guys there is no human being that is in charge of the market. It's we that set the market, we move the market. But these the big banks, they move it more because they enter with bigger or huger money than we do, right? So imagine when people who are moving the market are not sleeping because once it's 10 p.m., 11 p.m., I will be on my bed. I'm no longer trading, right? So imagine we who are moving the market, we are now on our bed, we are no longer trading. What happens? The market will be sluggish. Do you get me? It will be sluggish. And then when this time it fall into the sluggish is during this Asian section and Sydney section. Remember, I told you London section starts in the morning, ends in the afternoon, and then from the afternoon to evening is New York session. And this is the period people are out for work, I'm awake looking for entries. So there is this good volatility of the market. Market moves more faster. So as it's moving more faster, there is more chances that your broker they charge you less, right? They just charge you less because within okay, let me say you enter a trade and are targeting to make 50 pips. Within a short period of time, you must have hit this 50 pips and you're taking your profit. But just imagine you have during Asian session, you're trading and you're targeting to make 50 pips, and market is this sluggish, just like today. Actually, today the market was sluggish. You can see, okay, this is JPUSD. I sent a signal on JPUSD today. I can see market didn't even make much move. When I sent that signal, price was somewhere here. Price was somewhere here, and I think so. Sorry, not here. Price was somewhere here. Price was somewhere here, and my signal was when price dropped to this extent, we will buy. I wanted us to buy up to this level, right? Before I have this set. But you can see your price dropped us. So it didn't have much move because there is no much momentum in the market. And there's in Forex, there's what they call news. That's what they call news. There are people who specifically trade news. That is where you must have heard about technical analysis and fundamental analysis, right? So news is all about fundamental analysis. News event, there might be a news that dropped that USD will be weak. So you see people, any currency pair that USD comes second, they will be buying it because USD will be weak. Or any currency pair that USD comes first. If you have one like USD JPY and news says that USD will be weak, so people will be selling. What I'm mistaken, yes, people will be selling USD JPY because USD is dropping, where JPY is a kind of being stable or getting higher. But if USD comes second, maybe have one like Euro USD, then people will be buying and then selling USD. So all these things, if I'm saying it, might be a kind of confusing. I don't know, Isaac. I don't know if I have answered your question.
And yes.
Okay, because your question was about spreads, why they charge more. So I just explained to you now why they charge more because of trading session. There are some trading sessions that are well volatile, that have good momentum. So your broker don't charge you much there. But when you are trading during trading session that don't have good momentum, there is tendency to charge you more. That's just a simple answer to that question. So will you have any other question?
No.
Do you have any other question from anyone or anything you want to say? Okay. No one is saying anything. So, but in a sentence, can someone just tell me what is the meaning of spread? What I mean by spread? Just in a sentence.
Spread is the difference between bid and ask price.
Okay. That's an explanation, but there's an explanation I'm looking for from what I just said here.
Okay. Let's see.
Spread is, you can just say spread is the profit. You can say spread is the profit your broker makes for serving you, right? It's the profit your broker makes for serving you. No broker, you can't deposit money and your broker will take it, right? You can't make withdrawals and your broker will take it. When you're taking trade, when you place a sell order, when you place a buy order, the spread there is the profit your broker is making. So when you want to withdraw, they pay you all the money you requested to withdraw. They don't deduct anything, right? They don't deduct anything. When you want to deposit, they put in all the money you have deposited. They don't deduct anything because they're already making their profit from spread. That is when you buy or when you sell, right? And you know that buying and selling, that's where bid and ask price comes in. So they just make their profit from there, simple. So in simple terms, you can just say spread is the profit your broker makes for serving you, or you can also use your definition. Spread is different between the bid and ask price. Because why I want you to know this, you might tell someone that spread is the difference between bid and ask price, and the person will tell you, now what is the name given to that bid and ask price? So that is the profit your broker makes from serving you. So any other question? Any other question from anything I've done so far, starting from our day one to today? You can check our course outline. We have done what is Forex, practical division of Forex, basic essential needs to venture into Forex, trading platforms, then what is trading on the Forex, how Forex transaction works, Forex brokers and their functions, right? Then the concept of bid and ask price. This is the course outline we have touched, and then we still have basic Forex terminologies, right? We still have Forex trading section, still have how stop loss and take profit works. We have pips and loss sizing. and then we have how to use MT4 and MT5. Under these basic Forex terminologies, that's where this to come in. That's where, what do you call it again? All these currency pairs, Euro USD, JPUSD, USD That's where we treat it in full. So you know their full meaning. That's a kind of an abbreviation. So under it, we know the full meaning. So if you guys don't have any other question, I think that will be all for now. Today I told you just do more of talking. I just want to rephrase all we have done, because tomorrow we do more of looking, because I have a lot of things that will display on the screen tomorrow to show you guys, because you can't just learn it from me typing or from me talking. You have to learn it, see me do something. So tomorrow, make sure you're active. Our normal time, we start by 9 p.m. After the written test, then we go live, just as right? So that will be all for now. So if you still have questions, you can just go ahead and drop it. So you can permit me now, I will just end the live session.
Okay.
All right. Thank you guys for attending. I will join the regular session. All right.
Thank you very much.